I just pushed him back in the door. We went in our room, and I told him what happened.
No. What the
hell are you talking about?
No. There's no way I'm seeing my fiance have a dude hunched over her back, zipper down, okay, clothes half off. He would have never made it in that room. I don't care. Bro, listen, him and his friends, they would have had to whoop me in that hallway. They would have had to whoop me in that hallway, boy. I'm not going. All right, listen, they done voted to release the Epstein files, but apparently there is a freakazoid running around Hollywood. All right, this video is Anthony Anderson is one of the biggest creeps in Hollywood. Listen, we don't take no prisoners. Okay, if you's a freakazoid, you must go. You're done. All right, let's get into this video. See what they're talking about. This is Lindsay Lohan interview from the early 2000s. It's so weird.
Boyfriend.
She's single, but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, you know, some
Ho-ho.
men like them young.
Hold on, what'd she say?
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, you know, some men like them young.
Yo, he gotta go, bruh. Who makes a joke like that?
I ain't gonna mention no names, but, you know, I'm one of them.
Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Man, I can't believe this.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yo, bruh, listen. She said, I am illegal. I'm illegal. He said, some people like him. I'm one of them. Yo, listen, raid his crib, bruh. He's done. That's all the evidence we needed. All right, let's get to this.
What's going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon.
Shout out Black
coming
Balloon,
back with another
WV.
video, man. So y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all. Now, check this out, right? I had a couple clips I wanted to show y'all in this video. Check this out. Now, I never seen this clip. Raise your hand if today is the first time you've seen this clip. Now, I saw it about a week ago, but I'm just now getting to it. This clip was going viral on TikTok, right? Maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, maybe. Because back in July, Anthony Anderson and his team actually responded to this clip, making its way back around the internet because this happened in 2003. Mind you, Anthony Anderson was 33 years old and Lindsay...
He was 33 making joke. Bro, listen. Like, you're done, buddy. You're done.
Lohan was 17. This man says the wildest shit I have ever heard so blatantly on a television show.
Bro, in high school, when I took like my business classes, they were like, be careful of what you put on the internet because it will live forever and people will look it up later. They was telling me this. I graduated in 2012. So Unc, listen, I hear y'all in the chat, man. Okay, Unc. But, that was in 9th grade. They told me that. So it was like 2008 when they told me this. It just shocked me that people who are already famous didn't know that.
Hopefully this doesn't have any kind of copyright and we can actually show it because he actually puts his hand on her knee and says, you sure grown up a lot since you last did Parent Trap. And me and my kids used to watch you. Now, y'all know when she did Parent Trap, she was young. Right here, she's 17, young, and he's 33. And if I'm not mistaken, Anthony Anderson has some sexual charges against him a couple years ago.
That's crazy.
But check this out. This ain't that much of old news. They just came out over the summer and responded to this clip. This shit is crazy. Check this out, y'all.
All right, this was in 2003.
You're sick and you just kissed me on the lips with tongue?
I didn't kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me some rubbing alcohol.
You just kissed me on the lips with tongue? Bro, even if she was 18, this is still crazy. This is insane. Like, I don't know if they met before or what because, you know, in some cultures, the like kissing on the cheek thing is like, that's like they thing. Okay. But,
You're sick and you just kiss me on the lips with tongue?
I didn't kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me. I digress. My children and I, we love you and The Parent Trap. I just want to give that to you.
Thank you so much.
And you've grown up a whole lot since then. You're only 17.
Yeah.
Are you driving yet?
Yes.
Can you drive?
Yes. It's the same things.
Speaking of pink,
Uh-oh.
I have something I'd like to add to your collection. It's pink, it's satiny, and it's me.
boy is a freak.
Wait, boy.
Bro, given a 17-year-old that you just, it looked like he kissed her on the cheek. So I don't think they touched lips. Still weird. Saying you've grown up so much since then giving them a pillow to sleep on with your face on it after you touch their kneecap. You're done. You're done.
It's me. To Lindsay, from me. There you go.
Well, this is going to go right on my bed. And when I see you, I will say hi because I'll see your face every
Thank you,
night.
baby. Now, aside from
Did
entertaining...
he say baby?
When I see you, I will say hi because I'll see your face every
Thank you,
night.
baby. Now,
Go right on my bed. And when I see you, I will say hi because I'll see your face every
thank you,
night.
baby. Now, aside from entertaining me in your room and in your house, what gentleman will be at the new pad with you and Raven Simone?
No one.
I'm just talking about, you know, like parties,
No, I don't have a
get-togethers.
boyfriend. I don't.
She's single, but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
The fact that she knows that, bro, because not only Lindsay Lohan, when they do the Justin Bieber documentary, all you freakazoids out there using and abusing Justin Bieber, listen, that one gonna be sick, okay? But, bro, she's cognizant that Buddy is tweaking. I wonder if she ever did an interview like addressing this. I don't want to see that.
You know, some men like them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but, you know, I'm one of them.
Now, this
Nah, bruh. First of all, clearly they put like a laugh track in there, but if there was anybody in the audience laughing too, you're a sicko. All right? Real sicko.
big-headed, big-bearded, former fat boy is one.
Man, I can't believe this. You a fraud.
This not a real picture, bruh. Is this a real picture?
Nasty ass man. From the moment that interview started, he was completely inappropriate with a 17-year-old girl. And back in the summer, they tried to come out and say that it was meant to be comedy.
What is
It
funny
was
about
meant
that?
to be all jokes. When just a year after that, he faced his first, sexual assault charge. And after 2004, I think he faced two more, with the most recent being in 2018. I also have a clip that I'm going to play of a former actress.
Like when they say it was comedy, like when we were watching the intro, I thought he was going to say some men like that and then make a joke about somebody who was like actually a predator. Then I could see that, like, not him joking with her, but when she says, "Hey, I'm illegal," and they make a joke about somebody else, I could see how you would try to fit a joke in like that, maybe. But once you account for the "we watched you on Parent Trap," touched her leg, gave her the pillow, that is, listen, irredeemable.
Alleging assault from Anthony Anderson in an elevator. But y'all, this man started the interview saying she kissed him on the lips, put his hands on her knee, and
forgot
said,
about that
"You've
part.
grown up since then." She was only 17 years old, y'all, in that interview. That she's grown up a lot since Parent Trap. The most horrifying of it all ended that clip with saying, "I won't say any names of men who like them young,
But
and
I'm one of
openly
them.
said, I do." what part of funny or, you know, comedy is that when you're saying it to a 17-year-old? You're asking a 17-year-old girl who at that time was living with Raven Simone, what kind of guys are they going to have at their house? He literally asked her.
He trying to invite
I don't
himself.
even think he asked, was she, you know, living with her parents just to know. I think he was trying to plot, trying to make sure she living alone so he might be able to slide one day. 33 years old.
That's crazy.
I mean, look at Anthony Anderson. He done got so skinny, head so big. He got that bobblehead effect going on right.
Bro, you cannot tell me. Yo, T Grizzly. Okay, I want to say that because I'm not trying to put them allegation on T Grizzly. I would never do that. Okay, I heard that new album banging. The second song, come on, bro, on repeat. But come on, man. Listen, we done seen you. We see you
Right now. And look, this is an old picture of Anthony Anderson right here. I can just look at him and you can tell
that boy freaked out.
He
He was married. Hold up, was he married when he made this joke?
nasty. You can tell he a little predator. Look at them shoes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Got that little old Nokia. This is a real old picture right here.
Look like
I
bowling
can just
shoes.
see it over Anthony Anderson. You can see that he was a nasty guy. He still is. Being accused of,
Yo, that
you
boy
know,
got
assault.
that buddy got a cranium on him. That head does not fit that body at all.
So many times. Ain't these women just ain't out here making this stuff up. And I was honestly kind of mind blown when I saw that clip of him and Lindsay Lohan. I never seen that. I ain't see that when I was a child. I ain't see that growing up. Nothing.
I've never seen that.
They must have kept that under wraps. Whoever put that out and let that go viral, they must, I don't know. Obviously, it had to be because he was gonna host the Emmys, and they were trying to get him banned from hosting the Emmys. So all of the freaky stuff and assault charges were coming back around because they were like, why would the producers hire him to host the Emmys? So clearly, that's where it came from. People just started digging this stuff up. Now, I want to play y'all this next clip of the lady who talks about him assaulting her on the elevator. Then I also, man, it gets a little bit freakier.
This is
Anthony
crazy.
Anderson, this almost turned into a whole video about him. I didn't even think it was going to be this long. But Anthony Anderson, he tells a story where he talks about going to a hotel with Prince. And look, this shit get a little freaky. I'm not even going to say what it's about. I'm going to wait till we get to that part. Before we go there, check out this clip about the assault that happened on the elevator. All
Let's
right?
see.
Check this out.
We were signing posters for the movie because the movie was out,
Mm-hmm.
and we were done. So we were staying in a hotel, all of us, everybody. It was just, they were sending different cast members out to different cities to promote. And
Hold up, she's an actor? What? She's an actor, right? What movie was she in? What's her name? I feel like I've seen her like somewhere before though.
I was paired with this person because we were both sort of easy, off the cuff, and funny. Like we could just go back and forth. So it made it interesting. It was just sort of like a meet and greet. We were signing posters. We were all done. And I never forget what I had on. I had on a jean jumpsuit that zipped up the front.
Oh no.
And we were done. We've been out there for hours. Going back in the hotel, you know, Vegas hotels, it's a lot of floors. And we were like near the top of the floor. We were both all staying on the same floor. And I was in the elevator, and he had two male friends that were in town just to see, you know, hang out and whatever. But, you know, you worked with someone, and then you've been doing promotion with this person. You think that's your friend, and you're very comfortable.
Right.
So getting in the elevator with him and his two friends in a Vegas elevator to go, 42 floors up.
Right.
wasn't
Shouldn't
a
be
thing.
nothing,
He was just
yeah.
talking in there, and he looked at his friend, and his friend pushed the emergency stop.
Whoa, yo, see stuff like that, bruh. One, that's somebody complicit in whatever's going on. Pressing an emergency stop. Let's just say she was going right. Let's just say that's still like if that was something that you knew you were about to do, press an emergency stop in the elevator, one holding up the whole hotel for y'all to do this thing, right? But like to look at your friend press this in a situation where the person don't know what's about to happen, you know how incredibly shocked somebody would be to sit there and watch that happen, or what's about to happen to them. Yo, what?
And he said, "You gonna finally give me what I want."
See. You can't, bro.
Really?
I thought he was kidding. I'm not. I started laughing.
You're going to finally give me what yo, listen, forget the electric chair, okay? I think they used to have like death by firing squad, death by stoning. People who act like it's nothing to like, if you're not sure, especially somebody that's like a coworker, if y'all have never breached those type of dynamics before, there's no reason why you should corner somebody and try to do something like this. That's first, like that should never ever happen. But to be that like possessive of the situation, you gotta go. You have to go.
And I'll never forget, I had really high heels on.
Mm-hmm.
And he came at me to try to unzip my, and that's when I caught his hand right here. And I was like, no, you're not going to unzip a big guy.
Okay.
Pushed me back, tried to unzip it. We were fighting now with my zipper because I
And
realized
his-
Bro, listen, even if you've ever tried something before, you know, I'll be at the club sometime. I got friends that we've gone to the club. I turn around and they're like making out on the dance floor with somebody. All right. I don't know how they got there from being strangers when they walked in, but they kissing on the dance floor. Hey, that's some people shindig. All right. Clearly there's like they had some type of body language communication to let them know that was okay for the moment. But if there's ever a moment where you feel like something is okay and a person says no or fight, bro, there should be a trigger in your mind that says, oh, my bad. I might have misread the situation. My bad. This man is a predator. You're done.
Friend is in there watching.
Two friends.
Two friends are watching.
And that's the crazy part, bro. Listen, any ladies in my life, y'all know, if I'm cool with your mans, he ain't never did nothing like this. Cause if that I would have started fighting him myself right there. Right there. What are you doing? What are you? She said no. We don't know. No. We breaking that up right there. So whoever the friends are, get them too. Get them all gone. They're done.
Yes. Wow.
And kept the elevator from moving. And people are trying to.
The friend that stopped the elevator, I would have fought him too. Listen, we would have been squabbling in there. All right, miss, you move to the side. I'm about to get some squabbles in here.
Make it move again because they're on different floors. So it would start moving and they would stop it again. We were fighting with the zipper. He got the zipper down and tried to pull it off of my body.
You're
now we're
sick.
fighting. We're both sweating. And I was like, you not going, nope.
You know how sick you are to try to do that to somebody? Like somebody like is actively trying to stop you from doing something. And they got cameras in it. What is? Yo, release the footage, man. We seen Beyonce and Jay-Z throwing the fisticuffs. Or sorry, Solange was in there throwing them combos. Yo, we need the Anthony Anderson video, bro.
Right.
And we fought and we fought. And we went up and down. I'll never forget. We stopped on a floor. Opened up. And there was a bunch of people trying to get in the elevator.
I would have screamed. She should have. Bro, imagine you open up an elevator and you see this going on. Yo, we're jumping in the elevator and squabbling, bro. This is crazy.
And his two friends stood in front of the door and said, you're not getting on this elevator. And he got my jumpsuit off of me, like the top of me, but it was still on my waist. I got out on our floor. I managed to get out on our floor. He jumped up. Like I said, I had on really high heels. He's tried to stop me by tackling me. He jumped on my back. And you know how like those long halls in the casino?
Yeah.
I carried him on my back, fighting, till I got to my room and I started banging on my door. And I was screaming all the way. But it's Vegas. You
Right.
ain't screaming in the hallway.
Right.
And my fiance at the time came.
She had a yo. If I was her fiance, we're catching murder charges that night. Boy, what? Yo, listen, they gonna be serving him at the casino buffet. All right. Yo, mans would have been filleted up. Look, Jeffrey Dahmer would have had nothing on me that day. All right. Jeffrey Dahmer was making couches. Listen, I would have turned his femur bone into a slot machine pool. You're done.
out. He was in the room next to our room. He jumps off, goes to his room, and now we are looking a mess, both of us. I just pushed him back in the door. We went in our room, and I told him what happened.
No.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's no way I'm seeing my fiance have a dude hunched over her back, zipper down, okay, clothes half off. He would have never made it in that room. I don't care. Bro, listen, him and his friends, they would have had to whoop me in that hallway. They would have had to whoop me in that hallway, boy. I'm not going. All right. I'm not even asking no questions if I see that. It'd be different. Like you open the door and some dude's kind of like following, but like she seems okay. Bro, he's on her back when he opened the door. You're done. Yo, I don't care, bro.
And he said, I'm going next door. And I was like, I don't want you to go next door. I don't
There's nothing she could have said. There is nothing she could have said.
know what I want to do, but I don't want you to do that because that's going to end up in a fight. He goes next door anyway. He
As he should.
denied
Right,
everything
absolutely.
that
As
he
happened.
should.
Bro, I'm not talking. What are you? Hold on. Listen, I don't know what buddy. I don't know. Hold up. I unplugged my headphones. Let me get right, bro. Bro, if you think I'm about to walk next door and start talking, yo, bro, what happened? If she told me that's what happened, that's the story I'm going with. Everything that happened after that, collateral damage to whatever she said. Okay? Because that's what I'm going with.
But he saw me.
Yeah.
He saw. He
Ain't
knew.
no denying.
He knew.
He shouldn't even been talking.
No, he
it's
was.
on site.
He talked.
On site.
He talked
It's on
through it.
site.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
happen. He did.
Bro, it could have been Mike Tyson. It could have been Floyd Mayweather. It could be the Big Show. I don't, bro. So I'm leaving here with a pound of flesh, bro. I got to. I have to. I will black out. This is insane.
He talked through it. Came back over about an hour later, and
They talked through it for an hour while your wife is in the other room. Yo, listen. Yo, she bro, that wedding should have never happened. Should have never happened.
he said, you know, he's gonna leave you alone. And I was like, okay.
Now, a lot
He's gonna leave you alone? Yo, who's the man, bruh? Who is her man, bruh? I gotta see.
of people don't really believe what she said.
Is this the friend that was in it? Look, I don't even want to accuse him. This could be just a regular person on the sideline.
Because she took a long time to come out and tell her story. But, I mean, it's kind of 50-50. A lot of people, when I was checking comments, really believe what she said. And shoot, I believe her. Because if you that bold to do it in front of your friends, I mean, y'all have done it before. And, you just didn't get caught or didn't get out the times that you did. A lot of these people, that we've been learning over the years, this is common practice, especially with people
Crazy.
in the industry. And sometimes I'll see a lot of comments like, oh, why are you always covering black entertainers or this and that? It's not even that. I've covered them all. Small, big, and tall, white, brown, black, and blue. I've covered them all. but it's never ending.
This is crazy.
It's never ending. I don't think I've talked about Anthony Anderson on my page, not one single time since I started YouTube. It doesn't really matter what color the person is. It's just a lot of this stuff is coming out. You know, thanks to the internet, these people can't escape it, regardless who they are, black or white. You won't be able to escape the things that you did in it.
You're going to give me what you owe. What did he say? You're going to finally give me what I want? Yo, where is bro? The two friends, get them out of here. Anthony Anderson, 360 no scope. The fiance, yo, he got to give hands and feet put on him. He has to.
Dark. Now,
yo, and if I'm her father, or if I'm her brother or her uncle, and I find out that's how your fiance handled it, oh my God.
This next clip, this is one of those ones where I found this one, and it probably had only 3 comments underneath it. But the 3 comments that it did have was all questioning what exactly he was talking about. Now, he's finna tell y'all a very strange story about him and Prince, or Prince, you know, and
this
his
is a
people
crazy
inviting
pick,
him to a hotel in the middle of the night, 4 o'clock in the morning, to eat pizza and pasta. I said, hold on now. Is they talking about what I think they talking about? Because Prince was at this hotel too, along with Tavis Smiley.
I don't know
and
who that
others.
is.
And he said in the middle of the night, 4 o'clock in the morning, they're eating pasta and pizza. And we just started this video with him saying he likes them young.
I
So
don't
you
think.
could put 2 and 2 together.
Nah. I'm not gonna stretch and say that though. I don't think somebody will openly say that. Well, he said the Lindsay Lohan. Yo, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But they might have just been eating pizza and pasta. I don't know. That one's a little stretch though. But he's gonna play the clip. Let's see.
As we go ahead and check this clip out.
Went to this after-hour spot after the concert, a place called Village Underground in the Village.
Oh, that's famous.
Yeah, and so, you know, because Prince likes to jam afterwards. Well, Prince just went to go listen to the musicians. And so it's Prince, his assistant, myself. And I see Prince lean over to his assistant. And then all of a sudden, the assistant leans over to me and says, I don't know why I do this voice, but it's like, Prince wants you to come back and have pasta and pizza. I was like, oh, okay. And then Prince got up and left, and she got up and left. I don't know why her voice is so deep, because it was a woman. She got up and she left.
Because you were summoned.
Yes.
You were summoned by royalty.
And I show up at the Ritz-Carlton. There's a doorman there with a key. And it was like, Ms. Anderson, Prince is on floor 42, and the room number is 4206. I was like, okay. Gave me my key, put me in this private elevator. I went up, put the key in the door opened. I had my wife with me. We walked in. I was like, oh. And there was, you know, an array of people in the living room, and I went back to find Prince, and he was back there holding court with Tavis Smiley and Cornel West, and he looked up and was like, smiled and gave me the peace sign, and I went back in, and we had pasta and pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning.
How did Prince like his pizza?
Whoa. Hold up, let's see if he says cheese pizza. All right. I know the conspiracies. Okay. I be hearing about them. Let's see. If he say cheese pizza, I might have to go with everybody else. But this sounds like it might have just been pizza and pasta.
This is very important. The toppings
first off,
is a window into one's soul.
First off, there was no meat on the pizza. And I didn't see Prince eat any pizza. We would go to his house, man, for the house parties. You know, I want to say Prince was a vegan. And so he had his chef prepare. You know, you'll be at the house and it'd be Stevie Wonder playing the piano, Malcolm Jamal Warner on bass, Rochelle Farrell singing lead, Harry Connick Jr. playing bongos. No, that was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, no, Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry. I get him confused sometimes. But it was just amazing, man. And then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, his chef is serving you breakfast.
I'll leave that one up.
I see. Okay, now I don't think there was actually any. I think sometimes when people do things, you try to find deeper meaning in everything they've ever said. I don't think that's one of the. I could be naive, but based on what I heard right there, I think knowing industry and after party etiquette, people do that all the bro. We got wings at the crib. Now I know people's thing with pizza, right? I know. Listen. I've heard the conspiracies. All right. But my Twitter brain is telling me that they really just ate pizza and pasta.
For y'all to decide what you think about that. Notice he mentioned Malcolm Jamal Warner, who's now dead. The entire interview is about Prince, who's been dead. And just, the common Hollywood circle of at the time people would never have thought they would die the way that they did. In the form of those dark Hollywood rituals. And Anthony Anderson, somebody who basically spent his entire adult life in Hollywood, is no different from the rest of them. And it seems like he was involved in things with the little ones. Because, y'all know, maybe I'm reaching. Maybe we all, when we hear that word pizza, especially pizza
I told y'all, man,
at 4 a.m., with all kind of people from Hollywood, when we hear that word, we automatically get to thinking, all right, now.
But like Hollywood, the industry, it's high school all over again. It's the same as how the jocks after the Friday football game, they go hang out at like the local burger spot, or that one kid who got the rich family with the house. Everybody go to his crib. It's literally high school all over again. All right. So I don't think, at least in this instance, that is the case. Okay. With the people. Cause he also said like Cornell West. And I'm not putting my neck out on the line for anybody. All right. If that's what people was doing, that's what they did. All right. But I'm not saying, I'm not being a defender, but I'm saying based on information I was given, I don't think that in that clip, that's what he's talking about. I think if you pair it next to this, it's easy for people to make that reach. But this one, unexcusable. Get him out of here.
That's just automatic. But I don't know, man. I'm going to let y'all make the decision on this one. So with that being said, y'all, I think we'll go ahead and stop it here. It's Saturday. Y'all already know we'll be back with another video tomorrow. Hope y'all enjoying y'all weekend. I appreciate all the support every single day that y'all show me. Y'all already know what's going on, man. It's Black Balloon. And I'm going to see y'all soon.
All right, look, this was a good video. You know what I'm saying? It brought some things to the light for me, at least. I did know about some like charges he caught not too long ago. But I didn't know he caught charges way back when my man was making Kangaroo Jack. Okay. Or was that before or after? I don't know, man. But that elevator story, the two friends, bro, let me tell y'all something. If you feel like your friend is ever doing anything to men or women, bro, nip that in the bud, bro. We not doing that. Address the situation. And maybe you just might not got to be friends with them no more. You if they did that, bro, listen, one of us is making it out the elevator, and it's gonna be me. Okay, let me tell you that. But certified freaks 7 days a week, get them out of here. All right. But listen, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. If there's any more stories that give me a little bit more depth to the things that he went through. I'm actually surprised at who is discrediting Shorty's story. Especially if her fiance ever comes out and be like, yeah, that happened. I don't really see how you could discredit that, right? But the fact the fiance talked to him for an hour, bro, listen. Beta. Listen, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And until the next time I see y'all, peace.
So when the metal hit his mug, he just sunk in place. 100K holla, chillin' Bahamas. Come home to your crib and throw in your mama.